won't be doing this in the proper chronological order, I think. I'll be piecing it together, Frankensteining it into a cohesive episode. So we will go ahead and do Persons of Interest, followed by Fortuneteller, now that we have access to everything we need.
Oh, crap.
Take heed and bear wit. I recognize you. You are Aiden. I, as I'm sure you well know, am Regis, the Herald. I behold and recount all that goes on in this city.
Herald? Is that a real job?
Not only is it real, it is of the utmost importance. Since the fall of traditional media, where else would the citizenry get their information?
Yeah, I see. What were you before this? A farmer?
Bite your tongue, sir. I was a former VNC News Editor-in-Chief, a most trustworthy and well-informed source of the day's news.
Is this why you're standing in the shadow of the VNC tower? Do you miss bossing people around?
Let's see if you know more about the good people of Villador than simply to mock them. I have 4 simple questions to ask you about some of our more interesting citizens. Answer them correctly, and I will believe you a worthy member of our community.
So one of the reasons why we couldn't do this quest earlier is because we hadn't yet encountered Driscoll.
Sure, I've met a lot of people.
Your first question, then. Who is the shadowy figure that pulls the strings in the bazaar? A dealer in, shall we say, ill-gotten goods?
That can't be anyone but Dodger. He's a bastard, but charming. Yeah, weird hobbies.
Precisely! You're off to a splendid start. Here's your next question. A rather comely woman works at the library. But I, Harold, knower of a great many things, cannot recall the fair damsel's name. Do you know it?
I know exactly who you mean. That's Thalia.
Indeed. Perhaps you could introduce me to her. Sparker's not really working for me.
Oof.
Forget I asked. Instead, here's a more appropriate question. Meyer is very even-keeled and thoughtful for a PK. But the mention of one person tends to trigger her. Do you know who that is?
And we hadn't actually met Thalia yet, but you still get that as an option. Even if you haven't met Meyer either, you still get that as an option. But if you haven't encountered Driscoll, you cannot answer.
I talked to her about it. Her father.
Correct. The poor woman. She doesn't just have daddy issues. She seems to have an auto-renewing subscription. Final question, good sir. I have learned that Driscoll from the Carriers Guild has acquired an interesting nickname. Do you know it?
How could I not? I gave it to him. It's Professor.
So you see why I respect the man.
The guy's got an exhaustive and sometimes exhausting knowledge of the history of mail service.
Such a font of information. I shall tell his story to the people of Villador one day. You've done very well and answered all 4 questions correctly. Congratulations. Maybe now you understand the power of information. And to show you that I don't hold grudges, despite your initial contempt, I shall gift you with a very precious recording. The last minutes on the air of the VNC. Yes, Pilgrim. Information matters. Enough for some of us to want to give their life to defend it.
Thanks.
And don't forget to bear witness.
Of course.
It's just past 10, June 20th, 2024, and you're listening to Villador News. Ladies and gentlemen, a few hours ago, telephone service was suspended across the city. This comes in the aftermath of information that we have uncovered yesterday evening. Listeners, while I do not wish to contribute to the panic gripping our city, it is my duty, as it always has been, to tell you the straight truth. By telling you this truth, I may be placing a target on my back. So be it. And now, without the consent or approval of anyone around me, and taking sole responsibility for the consequences, I will now reveal this horrible truth to you, the people of Villador.
Clarissa, stop! They're here! They have guns!
The authorities are no longer in full control. The recent martial law declaration was not about restoring order. It was to contain THV. There has been an outbreak within city limits, and a cover-up of that outbreak, the so-called sorting centers, are used as mass graves by the army.
Clarissa Mortimer, come with us!
General Pratt's soldiers have entered our studio. As I warned, the military is trying to muzzle the press.
You, turn this off right now!
Don't touch me! I repeat, the authorities have lost control of THV!
If you get the Peacekeepers, I think you can just find the Villador newscast inside the shack that it converts into. Each one of these icons would be replaced by a Peacekeeper settlement. So they're not random locations. In fact, they tend to be the locations where you find the 3 bags and the 3 bags behind a little fence with a toolbox of scrap in front of it. And then on the upper floor, a chest, duffel bag, and another box of scrap. It's pretty consistent.
Well, then it's worse than ever.
You can't
Pilgrim? Don't worry. I got a line of credit. Let's get it on. Until today, I thought our
One possessed of great powers has arrived. The thread of your life is wound so tightly round this city. I hope you use your powers wisely in the end. You know what lies ahead, don't you?
Normally there'd be a card right there. I guess I've already picked it up. You need to bring her 4 cards.
Now, let me guess. Love and great wealth.
Is that what you wish for? I sense greater things. I can feel the energy field around you.
Energy field? What are you, a magnet?
Maybe I am. I was one of the few survivors of the bombings. The chemicals affected me greatly, and ever since, the powers I gained have been hard to comprehend by the common mortal.
Oh, of course. The chemicals gave you special powers, and now you can see my future. This should be good.
The past, the present, the future. These don't matter. Why don't you do something for me first?
What do you need?
3 kings.
Kings?
I have 1, but 3 of them are missing. This was meant to be, but now the time has come for the kings to return to me.
Those chemicals really did affect you. Your mind, that is.
So, the time is not yet right. Fate's hand cannot be forced, but your destiny awaits. You'll feel the energy pulse in your veins.
So, how do I find these kings?
It is they who will find you.
Okay, so how do I recognize them?
If you decide to begin this journey, you'll find the first king on the table.
But on the table, Oh, you mean playing cards?
I mean kings. This one found me, the other three will find you. You must trust in this, and yourself.
Wow, I guess she was right. The third one found me. Yeah, I'm ready.
No one is ever ready. Each time you lie to someone else, you're actually lying to yourself. I see darkness looming. I see a shadow. The shadow of a monster of the past closing in. I see a woman you seek, and a woman that seeks you. And there's a choice. Yes, there always is a choice. I see the wrath of long-dead gods unleashed upon the city. And I see the sacrifice that will appease them. Pain and death. Saviors becoming betrayers. Allies becoming enemies. And a light in the darkness shining anew.
Pain and death. What can I do to avoid this?
The power burns strong in you. This comes with a responsibility. Remember this when the time comes to choose.
Choose? So there's no way to avoid it?
Avoidance. We're so good at that, aren't we? At one point, you begin to avoid yourself. What is yours is yours. There comes a point when you must face who you truly are.
Bud, you're just shady.
Nobody here gives a shit. You have a cigarette?
Come on. Got something to show you. I know about you. You help people.
Well, I help people sometimes, yeah.
I'll pay you, of course. I can't afford it. This is all mine. Mine and my dad's.
Not in the market for a new skirt, but... You know what, sure. Tell me what you need.
Okay. But this is just between you and me. Can't let Dad find out.
Oh, so it's his money you plan on spending.
Nonsense. I'm trying to stop Dad's girlfriend from spending his money. Elena. She's got him wrapped around her finger. They've only been together a month and she's gone through his savings already. He's even mortgaged the shop. She has to be stopped, or we'll have nothing left. Take this. It's all I have. If this goes any further, she'll kill him.
Wait, what? Kill him?
Like she did several so-called boyfriends before him. All fallen dead shortly after falling for her.
Do you have proof?
How about 4 bodies? All her exes except the last one. His name is Josh. Managed to escape her clutches alive. He can tell you all about her, I bet. Find Josh. Ask him. It may be the only way to save my father from his own stupidity.
Where can I find Josh?
Spends a lot of time at Frank's. Half in the bag. Usually after sunset. But I bet he can prove Elena is a killer.
Having the power back on will change the tide of the war. I hear the PK engineers are working.
I heard the renegades killed a group of children.
Come on, tell me more. She's still seeing that?
I'm looking for Josh.
Why? Thick of your teeth? He not here. Thank God.
If Elena ever hits on you, be careful.
You know what, Josh? I'm looking for him.
Buy me a shot. Maybe I'll remember something.
First info. Another shot and you'll be completely worthless.
Josh, you gotta be swimming in booze somewhere around here. Either that or fist deep in someone's face.
Sometimes I can't sleep because of the...
Oh, don't act so offended. I was paying your tits a compliment.
How about I pay your balls a compliment with my shoe?
Everything all right?
There you are. You aren't gonna admit it and Dick for Brains here starts hitting on me.
Sorry, my dude. I was just making sure your girl was safe.
So where is your boyfriend?
At the bar, buying me a beer. Go ahead, buy yourself one too. Haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
Nowhere that matters. I'm looking for a friend. I ran across a guy named Josh. It's regular, I hear.
Rings a bell. What do you want with him?
Just swap stories of our love lives.
Could swap a few of those myself. But sure, if I see him, I'll let you know.
Way he smacks folks around, he knows he's not wanted in the bar.
Take care.
But hey, your beer.
No worries, I got it.
Living the high life, aren't you?
I heard you mention Josh. Try the roof, man.
Thanks.
Frank is one handsome fella. It's a shame he's such a booze hound.
Josh, I want to talk to you about Elena.
Elena sent you? She sucked her latest cash cow dry already? Or maybe she wants to see me?
Nobody sent me. I hear you know a thing or two about Elena. Important things.
Yeah, right. You want to fuck her like all the rest of us. Now get out of here before I lose my temper and rearrange your face. I'm trying to listen to my tunes. Try! Virals! Fuck! Quick! Move your ass! They'll be here any minute!
Did you really go inside?
Over here! What?
Flip the fuses! Now!
I don't know why your hideout's full of entryways for the zombies. Hey man, you've changed. This is Josh, the guy who was speaking to Meyer the first time we entered the fisheye.
And I'll talk. What secrets of Elena's are you keeping?
All right. We hooked up not long after she lost her husband. Third chump in a row to kick it after being with her. You see? Spend money on her like it was going out of style. And then it was just gone. Clearing my head real quick and I realized poison. She poisoned her former lovers, and she was doing it to me.
Poison? What kind?
Got her own secret recipe. Apparently passed down from her old lady.
Now, from what I hear, you just as easily had alcohol poisoning.
You think I don't know the difference? It's booze that saved me. I'm convinced. Knocked out that damn poison and saved my fucking life. Elena's a goddamn witch. She's got a whole stash of this shit in her apartment. Keeps it in these little orange boxes. Go check out her place on the ship.
Okay, I'll take a look.
I like that this character has a tattoo of Elena on his arm. It's gonna be the furthest one, but let's just open them both. This is the same chick that you met in the fisheye.
Stop. One wrong move and I skewer you like a pig. You? So you're a thief.
Tell me about this.
Fuck you. This is my apartment. Get out now before I call the guard.
I'll go for it. Sure they'd want to know about your poison too.
So, you found Josh, and he said that I tried to poison him, right?
Yeah, and that you're currently conning a man so that he'll turn over his shop and money to you, right?
Except you've got plenty of experience killing, right? Hey, we all got our ways to survive. If mine is to have chumps throw their money at me, and their way is to throw all their money at me, well, win-win, I say. But I've never killed anyone. No way.
Why should I believe you?
You took the drunk's word for it. Why not take mine?
Hey, there's more than that here. Remember 4 dead men, all while involved with you?
What makes you think I killed them, and not, oh, I don't know, the virus or zombies? Look, wet behind the ears, that's medicine. My mother was a medic and taught me a few things.
Open up! What's going on?
Hide it, quickly.
It's nothing, just a disagreement. A loud one, I guess.
What's that in your hand? Got an anonymous tip to search this apartment for poison. There's talk of a murder. If this really is poison, as suspected, this woman will hang tomorrow.
You've got to help me! You hear me? Please! I'm not a murderer! Find Baba! She has a shop on St. Paul Island. She'll clear my name. She's a plague witch! Show her what you found!
If you pick the other option, Meyer won't even give you the chance to talk to Baba.
Cut the crap.
Find Baba. Go!
Were you a pilgrim?
I know, a female pilgrim. There weren't many of us. But that's why I was so good at it. No one would recognize me as a pilgrim. Some men thought that as a woman, it would be easier to deceive me. Rob me. My fast reflexes and sharp dagger taught them otherwise.
How'd you end up in Villador?
I got this goddamn job. A guy wanted me to deliver a package to Villador. To some woman who was well known before the outbreak. Apparently she played video games professionally? Weird job, eh? Anyway, the guy paid me a lot, but on one condition. I couldn't know what was in the package. And that was my big mistake. I carried this damn thing for 50 kilometers, and with each step it got heavier. I sneaked into Villador, found this woman, and delivered the package. She opened it in front of me. Turned out, it was a jar, with a human head inside.
Whose head?
I don't really know. I got the fuck out of there right quick.
I don't know if that's supposed to be a reference to something or what.
Is that why you quit the life?
Well, I felt that, actually, that I was constantly running away from something. Maybe from myself. This is a big city. Even a pilgrim can belong here. Nobody judges you for what you were before, like they do in the smaller towns. Who you used to be beyond the walls. What you once did. They kept you on the move. You can disappear in the city. That's how I found my place. And what about you, Aiden? Don't you want to stop running?
I don't know. People have been judging Aiden this whole game. They just somehow know he's a pilgrim.
I don't know what it means to belong.
I understand. Just remember this. You can't run away from yourself. Good luck, pilgrim.
Are you the Baba?
Some do call me that, yes.
I need to find out if this is a poison. Can you help me? It's urgent.
You don't need me. Take a swig, and we'll both find out soon enough.
I'm serious. A woman's life literally hangs in the balance. Come on, help me, damn it.
You fight for this woman, yet she is not the one you struggle to find. Familiar, and yet... Yes, you must bring me the proper reagents.
Reagents? There's no time. Can this go faster?
Fast as you want to down that bottle, boy. Are you game?
Fine, I'll get you reagents. Where?
They're scarce, but you might find some in the GRE Field Hospital in the cathedral.
Wrong cathedral. What I'm looking for has a green entrance. Here we are. I wonder if there's more I can pick up. Yeah, but it won't let me. All right.
You're back. I thought maybe you'd given up on your lady friend. With reagents from the GRE, is this poison? Let us see. Carefully stirring, I hold my breath. Will this heal or bring on death?
What was that?
The kiddies like that. A little rhyme to pass the time.
Thank you, Silencio.
So? Is it poison?
Not at all. These are antibiotics. Why, I haven't seen antibiotics for years.
So, those couldn't be used to kill anyone?
Not likely. These were made by a skilled herbalist. Exceptional work. I could go on. But didn't you say someone's life hangs in the balance?
You are a murderer, and you will hang for that.
You entitled brat! You're just jealous your daddy wanted to spend time with someone else than you!
You ruined him. You ruined us, you bitch.
Jolly? What are you doing here?
I'm watching justice finally being served.
Hey, zip it, ladies. It's a prison, not a wet market.
Wait! Meyer, it's not poison. They're antibiotics.
Antibiotics? Bullshit. There have been no antibiotics for 20 years. Get the fuck out of here.
It's true. She made them.
I'll bite. You drink. Down that stuff and prove it's not poison. Bottoms up, sunshine. Otherwise, she hangs.
I trust the Baba. Down the hatch.
I hereby bear witness. This man drank the contents of this container. This is no poison. In light of this new evidence, Elena will be set free.
No! This can't end like that.
Thank you, Aiden. I owe you my life.
Where will you go?
Anywhere, long as it's far from here. They looted my apartment during the night. I have nothing left here. I certainly am too well known to ply my usual trade any longer. Oh well, on to greener pastures, as they say.
You know she would have taken everything from us. You did the right thing, reporting her to the guards.
I did what you asked. I found what you needed to know.
Jolly, what is he talking about?
Oh, just a little competitive research, Dad. To boost business. Wait here. I'll be right back. You failed, Aiden. Elena's still alive.
Oh, no, the deal was to find out the truth, not kill her. How did you convince your father to call the guards on her?
It wasn't easy, but I panicked. Didn't know if I could trust you. Turns out, I couldn't. Just get away from me. I don't want to look at you ever again.
Still a good trade. We just saved someone that can make antibiotics that haven't been seen in 20 years. There's actually less dialogue available if you complete the Baba quest before the Black Widow.
You're back so soon. And what now? More lives to save?
Now, this time I'm interested in your services personally. What is it that you do exactly?
I concoct and sell everything, from healing elixirs to powerful wards against the infected.
Snake oil, then.
You will address the Baba with respect.
Oh, will I?
Don't mind Corvus. He is, overprotective.
Tell me more about your so-called elixirs. By the looks of what's in these jars, someone's been scavenging graveyards.
You're talking about my ingredients, both rare and potent. I combine them to create wonders. Some emit a scent that can cause an infected to come running, no matter what lies in its path. Others, pheromones that can cause most infected to flee madly. And still others grant fists of fire that will burn an opponent with each blow.
Theatrics aside, I'm intrigued. Tell me about your healing elixirs.
I sell anything, from salves for the gravest wounds to potions that cure illness and disease. A young man like you might wish to try my virility boosting.
Pass. I have my doubts, but I'm willing to try some of these items.
I'm sure you'll be delighted. My elixirs are worth every coin.
And they're derived from monsters?
In part, yes. Some unusual mutations in rare creatures produce hormones with special properties. When I combine them with the right herbs and other compounds, I can create both powerful weapons and healing items. As it happens, I am running out of some key ingredients and could use some help. If you're willing to do some hunting for me.
Why don't you send this guy?
I am no errand boy.
Hush, Corvus. This is why we're running low on ingredients and customers. You keep scaring people away.
I'm not scared of monsters. Or your boy here.
It's settled then. If you can hunt, I'll buy what you bring me. You stand to profit handsomely.
What do you need?
First, the brain of the rare demolisher. It contains a special enzyme.
But how would you even know about that?
The answer to that question might well drive even a man as strong and resilient as you stark raving mad.
Right. Whatever. Where is it?
A demolisher considerably larger than others of its ilk has been sighted in the park, quite near. Bring me its head, and I'll pay you well.
One demolisher head. Coming up.
Let's see these amazing elixirs that can scare off the infected, or attract the infected, or give me fists of flame. Oh look, it's just regular stuff. And this is all she will sell even after you complete her quest chain. There's no scrolling up or down, that's the whole thing. Alright, let's hunt this seething demolisher. And where is it? It is just to the northwest. Alright. These Baba quests, they're not really difficult, but the monsters are extremely durable. He keeps getting me with that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, ow. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 47 knives. I profit handsomely. It's $250.
I found the creature. The reports were accurate. That was one big mother.
The specimen will produce a great deal of enzyme.
Wait, that does what again?
Don't question the Baba. You need only be concerned about your pay.
Fair enough. I'm no doctor anyway.
Fine then. Here is your compensation. To your next successful hunt.
What can I get for you, Baba?
I have a very large order to fulfill. The supply division needs a stockpile of medicine. To do this, I need you to trap several infected at the same time.
Hey, trap, not kill? How do I do that?
Hi. They're our setup, so let me explain. At the locations, you'll find a jury-rigged shipping container. All you gotta do is lure the biters into the container. When you got all of them in there, get out before they nail your ass. On your way out, slam the lever, and gravity will do the rest. The doors will drop on either side, trapping the buggers inside.
Sounds dangerous. Wait, why am I doing this if you set up the traps?
'Cause we got bigger fish to fry. And the Bobby here says you're more than capable. Don't worry, we'll be doing our part. If you did your part right, you'll see some gas coming out the top of the trap. That's released when the door's shut, sending our little babies into dreamland. If they dream anymore.
How am I supposed to harvest samples if they're trapped inside?
That's where we come in. Once the critters are trapped, your job's over. We'll come in later, harvest what's needed, and deliver it to the Baba ourselves.
All right, I can work with that.
Great. This much medicine is gonna save a lot of lives. When a lot of lives need saving.
The traps are set up on Lighthouse Island, Eden. Be safe.
That's the plan.
There's quite a skip to these, so I need to account for that. There's a button on each side of the container. This button will only be allowed to be pressed when you have the requisite number of creatures inside the container. I'm trying to... Man, that's such a... Whatever.
I'm back from trapping the biters.
How did it go?
The traps are pretty clever.
Excellent. They will come in handy when I have large batches of medicine to make. In the meantime, you did well. Here's your compensation.
Any new requests?
I've just run out of a key ingredient to soothe and repair serious burns.
Sounds important.
Quite. I need tissue from a bolter, but not any common bolter will do. Fortunately, one that suits my needs was sighted quite nearby. They tend to keep to the roofs, so watch your step.
Got it.
This is a hunt, basically. A hunt as in you track it. Its final destination, I think, is like to the east of the place I'm at right now. So we'll go ahead and just start here and follow the tracks.
This should be fun. You dumb motherfucker! You like that? Yeah! Let's go! Yeah! You fucker! Look out there!
Here are the tissue specimens you needed.
In such fine condition, as if surgically removed.
Skinned plenty of animals during my time as a pilgrim.
It shows. And now your well-deserved compensation.
Running low on anything?
Indeed. But one moment, please. No. Take that salve and rub it on your husband's arms under a full moon. His affliction should subside by the dawn of the second day.
Thank you, Baba.
Ooh, under a full moon? No offense, but that sounds like fairy tale bullshit. And being out at night is dangerous.
Listen now.
Hush, Corvus. A closed mind cannot be opened with threats of violence.
Hey, it's not closed-minded to be concerned about people's safety.
A full moon can be seen through a window. That is sufficient. Now, do you want another hunt or not? A rare creature has been spotted. Bring me its spleen and its liver, and only the spleen and liver of this single creature.
How will I recognize it?
Don't worry. You will most certainly know it when you see it. Oh, and it won't be alone.
Not really sure if these things have other properties other than maybe being slightly more durable, but it's like it's just over there. remember right, when I was testing it the first time, it took 9 max level mines to kill him.
Here are the organs you requested.
Are you sure they are from the right creature?
There was no mistaking that monster. But you're the Baba. You tell me if I got it the right one.
Yes, I can already tell. You did indeed. I was just curious to know if you'd come across another creature I've heard about. No matter. Here is your reward. I have no more hunts for you right now. You've done very well. And I hope to have more work for you soon.
Thanks. So, what's with Corvus, anyway? You seem an odd pair.
Corvus saved my life. He intervened during a violent robbery. He has been my protector ever since.
I see.
I don't need anything from you right now. I will contact you.
Just like with the carriers, you just need to log out and back in.
Is there any new rare monsters lurking out there?
Yes, there are. I've gotten reports of a monster prized for the fluid contained in its eyeballs.
Ooh, I can already see where this is going.
Yes. You must bring me this creature's eyeballs. Take care with them, for they must remain intact until I am ready to use the fluid in a potion.
Keep the eyeballs intact. Got it. By the way, is everything okay between you and Corvus?
We're fine. I'm more concerned about you. Rumors of a singularly dangerous monster have reached me. Watch your back as you hunt. Go to the location I've marked.
Well, let's see if she's got any new goods. Nope. Hunt a fire spitter. So, she needs the eyeballs from the fire spitter. We are going to take great care to extract these eyeballs. Here's the spitter. Eyeballs extracted. Now you don't have to do anything like that. I was just doing it for the lulz. There's some chargers down there for the duration of this quest, and a whole bunch of biters.
Here are your...
You'd do well to remember our arrangement, woman. Not now. The Baba and I are speaking.
We'll finish later, Corvus. No need to make the young man wait while we argue.
Fine. But take care you heed my words.
Problems?
None of your business.
You need not be concerned.
All right, as you wish. Here they are. Those eyes you sent me after?
In perfect condition, too. You deserve every bit of this reward.
What can I get for you, Baba?
Your tone grows too familiar. Know your place, boy.
Corvus, don't be rude. Your own tone could use some improvement.
Do you not remember your place, witch? Must I remind you yet again?
All right, what's with you two? Yeah, something's going on, and I want to know what it is.
It remains none of your concern. Corvus is right. We should stick to business. And I have another large order to fulfill.
That means I'll be trapping, not collecting.
Precisely. Go to the GRE island and you'll find a large swarm of virals. I need you to catch 2 creatures in the trap.
2 and 1. Got it.
Supply already set up the trap. And don't get cocky. Them beastlies will surely give you a run for your money.
Running's all I know, Baba.
If you go during the day, there are no virals. I suppose we could always try to summon some. Yeah, decoys don't really seem to work on virals, so the easiest thing to do is to run through it while the virals are chasing you.
Get back!
Alright, we're done here.
Aiden, how did it go?
2 frothing virals, packaged and ready for delivery.
That's wonderful. I can make all manner of potions and medications from their live organs. You saved many a life today, Aiden. Villador, what's left of it, is grateful.
Oh, it's all in a night's work. What monster guts do you need today?
The sweat glands of a rarely seen creature.
Rarely seen, but recently seen, I gather.
Very recently. It's hard to miss, too, when it comes out at night. With the secretions from those glands, I can make all manner of scents to both attract and repel the infected. But watch out, Aiden. This one only comes out at night. And that's not even half of what might shock you when you encounter it.
Intriguing. Be back soon.
Here's the overcharger, to the right of the marker. Oh, I missed the takedown. That wasn't helpful. Well, even though, apparently, I mean, that is, you would think I would get electrocuted for that, but I was gonna keep the footage anyway, just because that was kind of funny, but you didn't really get to see much, but nothing actually happens. It's not like he Kamehamehas, is that how you say it? His way or anything, he just charges and he sparkles. That's basically it. Alright, well, let's get going. I mean, that's definitely one of the more interesting ways to defeat the overcharger, I guess.
I hear those sweat glands, and you were right. The hunt was electrifying. Hey, you should have come with me, Corvus. Maybe getting shocked by one of those things would lighten you up.
Speak to me that way at your peril.
I wouldn't tease Corvus like that. You'd best just take your reward and go.
What have you got for me?
I have a customer here with a direct request.
My name is Harlan. The Baba has told me about you. About your bravery in procuring rare ingredients.
I do what I'm paid to do. Nothing special.
Oh, but you're wrong. The Baba, she saves people. And since you help her, that means you save people too.
So what do you need?
My father, he's dying. A blood parasite. The Baba, she says she can help, but she needs some very rare ingredients.
Right, so I'll go get them. Like I said, nothing special.
But this is very dangerous. Too dangerous. I could not let the Baba ask on my behalf. I wouldn't feel right, even to save my own father, if I didn't ask you myself.
What's so dangerous about this hunt?
Remember the Demolisher and the goon you hunted for me some time ago? It turns out there are 2 more of them in the city. And I need tissue from both of them if I am to save Harlan's father.
I am so sorry to ask this of you.
It's all right, Harlan. Aiden will help. Now, go be with your father.
Yes, of course. You're right, Baba.
Another pair of mutated infected, huh?
Hunt them down, Aiden. You will be doing a favor both to Harlan and many other residents by getting rid of those abominations.
Leave it to me.
Alright, hunt the Seething, Demolisher, and the Rabid Goon.
Sister found some weird tapes inside an abandoned.
Don't tell me you've never seen a flea. Get it off me.
Alright, well, let's create absolute mayhem. Come on, dude, pay attention to me. Dude, just walk forward. Take a couple steps. Trying to get away from the zombie while still dodging the rock. I was expecting a lot more virals to show up from all the explosions I was doing, but I don't see anything. Okay, just get the spear. And miss. Maybe the virus got killed by all the mines I was setting everywhere.
I brought the tissue for Harlan's father.
You managed to kill both of them. Good.
This will work, won't it?
I do hope so. But this is medicine, not magic. We can only do our best and hope it is enough.
Wait, not magic? Where'd the witch act go?
You'll have to trust me. Just take your money and leave me to my work.
Do as the Baba says.
I'm trying to find something for you to hunt. I will let you know.
Any hunts for me today?
Yes. A very rare creature has appeared. I fashion its skin into vessels that hold substances no other material can safely contain.
Sign me up. Where do I go?
Not just where, but when. It is a nocturnal creature. It will be at the peak of its power and speed. So take great care.
I will. Thanks.
Hunt the Scorching Banshee. I know I can heal, but try to keep things interesting. Oh, get her.
I found the monster and gave it a hiding. Literally.
Excellent. I'll be able to make skin vessels capable of holding powerful agents that can be used against the infected.
I'm ready for more. Anything you need hunted?
I do. Your most dangerous prey yet. The creature I've been telling you about? It's been located.
And it has something you need.
Indeed. Its hair possesses qualities most rare. Miraculous, even. But that's besides the point now. Remember the GRE island? The one where you trapped the virals for me? It's there, lurking at night. And Aiden, you can't kill it.
Wait, can't? Or shouldn't?
Either. Listen to me. There is no fair fight with that creature. It will tear you apart. Your only chance is to lure it into the trap and box it in before it can lay a claw on you. If that happens...
Don't worry. I can handle this thing.
Alright, you actually can kill it. It's just not practical to do so. You get the same loot as a regular volatile, but there's no real point. You have to leave and come back for it to respawn so you can complete the quest. The black volatile is also vulnerable from the regular daylight hours, so if you approach it after 7, it will start to burn and try to run away like everybody else. In case you did want to kill it. Piece of cake.
Here I am. Told you I could handle that thing.
Aiden, I'm sorry I asked that of you. I was worried sick. But thank you. I'll be able to help so many people once Supply brings me the samples.
Speaking of which, how's Harlan's father? Any news?
As a matter of fact, yes. The parasites have been completely eliminated.
That's great to hear. I was worried.
As was I. Outcomes like this are not guaranteed. But we are thankful when they happen.
Yep. And what do you have for me now? More hunting? Trapping?
Actually, there is one more matter to attend to.
What can I do for you?
Not for me. For Corvus. He is waiting out in the garden to speak to you.
Corvus? I wondered where Mr. Tall, Dark, and Surly was lurking.
Yes, well, out in the garden. Please see him. I have a rather complicated potion to formulate right now.
If you say so.
You can use this door. Now, this is weird. For whatever reason, this gate is shut during this particular event. But by the time you get to this point, there's no way this wall should be able to stop the player.
What's this all about, Corvus? You're friendly all of a sudden.
I'm in a good mood. It's time to celebrate.
What are we celebrating exactly?
I will tell you if you will drink with me.
The dialogue is pretty much the same whether you drink or not drink.
Well, I want to know what we're drinking to first.
And spoil the surprise? Drink, Aiden. I invite you.
Fine. Be that way, but I'm not in a drinking mood.
You shame me by refusing to drink with me. But you shame me all the time, do you not, Pilgrim?
Well, what? Okay, what's this celebration all about?
Your hunts are finished. You will leave and never come back. To that, we drink.
Leaving? Says who? It's not like you're gonna go on hunts for the Baba. I thought that was beneath you.
No, you are beneath me. Always mocking me. Never showing respect. But that will soon all be in the past. Drink.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Such insolence.
Okay, Corvus, you've clearly got something on your mind. What's this celebration really all about?
You have been a thorn in my side since you first came here. You are coming between me and the Baba. She grows willful. You threaten all we have.
And what exactly do you have? I've been wondering about that.
A delicate balance. That is what. We are bound to each other. To the death.
You don't act like soulmates to me.
Whelp. Your time is nearly up.
He will attack you no matter what, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to think I'm picking wrong choices.
I don't know what your problem is, Corvus, but I'm out of here.
And now, your surprise. You will not just be leaving this place, but this world. I will send you to your grave.
Oh, finally, a direct threat. It's about time, Corvus.
Dog. You think you're a great hunter, eliminating powerful beasts. Powerful, yes, but mindless. How, I wonder, would you fare against one such as me?
Ooh, it sounds like you're calling me out.
Oh, I am, dog. I will have your head.
You know, I'm tired of your shit. I don't want to get caught between you and the Baba. Yeah, I'm out of here. Tell the Baba I said goodbye.
You think I would really let you leave? Fool!
I could just kill him with a simple stomp, but we're gonna hit him with an effective blade.
You prevailed. I hoped you would.
Corvus just tried to kill me. Why? Did you know that was gonna happen?
Yes. No. I did not control Corvus. I was his prisoner.
Hey, what?
The robbery I mentioned, he staged it so that I would be obliged to him, offer him money to protect me. He quickly began demanding more and more payment and threatening me if I tried to leave or have him arrested. I couldn't leave. Too many of my customers depend on me. And he had to stay to ensure I wouldn't turn him in.
Yeah, bound till death. That's what he meant. But what does any of this have to do with me?
The hunt made me realize that you could face Corvus and survive.
You set me up.
I couldn't think of anything else to do. I knew you would prevail. You saved me. I'm indebted to you.
You owe me nothing.
Perhaps. But please take this. May it serve you well.
That's mighty impressive.
I know you think I am a charlatan, but I was a pharmacist in the military. My remedies are real. I just cloak them in a bit of mysticism because the old ways appeal to my customers. White lab coats are hardly a comfort to people these days.
Yeah, that's true.
So thank you. Come back again. I'll keep the shop stocked with whatever you need.
Okay then. I'll see you soon, Baba.
See what this impressive gift is. The level 3 bow monster skewer. Let's take a look at our goods. He, I guess, sells these two. Cool. I mean, that's not bad. It's really nothing to write home about. Let's see what Corvus left behind. The store is no longer accessible. For whatever reason. But the gate is open now. He has rice. Alright, and that concludes the Baba quest.